everyone, Dave from Eerie Arachnids. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I've done a video. Today's video is going to be a bunch of updates. Tarantulas that have molted, some rehouses. Going through some things today. I have some time. This is the Brachy species Cancreshawn. You can see how thin it is. This one molted not too long ago. It's drinking some water right now. Probably ready to feed in a day or two. Yeah, so this one, like I said, this one is not growing at all. It molts, but it doesn't seem to get much bigger. So, Brachy species Cancreshawn, taking a quick sip of water. And we'll move on to the next updates. Okay, down there is the Poecilotheria metallica. This one molted probably about a week or so ago. You can see it there. Still no blue. This one's probably ready to eat, so we'll get this one in the feeding video, which I'm going to try and but film later on today. Probably upload in a day or two. But this is another one that molted, so we threw it in the update, and based on what I can see, just, you know, again, it's still small, but it does not have what I would say, you know, as a male, the male feature. So I'm saying this is a suspected female. We'll have to see as it grows a little bit bigger, but we are going to move this guy into that. Give it some room and some more places for it to hide. Give it some more sticks and some stuff in there for it to crawl on and have a home. So that'll be something that hopefully happens this afternoon as well. Let's move on to the next. You can see here is a probably molted last night, maybe even sometime early yesterday afternoon. This is the Arachnids auratus. This one's molted twice relatively quickly, so within like 40 days, 45 days since the last molt. So I'm pretty excited. This one's a very good eater. We'll be able to stay in this enclosure for one more molt, and then we'll move it to something different, but look how cute it looks. So yeah, Arachnids auratus, the third molt so far that I've found in the last, I don't know, 7 days. I think there's quite a few molts, so we'll go over all the ones that I found. Okay, this is one I've been waiting for a while, even though I didn't see the black. I knew it was going to molt soon, but it didn't get that real black shiny butt. So I would say this one molted sometime yesterday. This is the Brachypelma emilia. It tore the molt right at the abdomen place, so I couldn't sex it, which really ticks me off, because I'm really hoping this is a female. I sent my male off to Dustin at Simply Spiders for a future breeding project for him, so this is the only one I have left. So I'm really hoping this one's female, but I'm not going to be able to tell now for sure until the next molt, or I get a decent ventral shot. And even with ventral shots, Brachypelma can be a little bit tricky, so we're just going to continue to guess, I guess, or hope what this one is. Brachypelma emilia. Okay, if you want to see something absolutely stunning, this girl right here is what you want to see. This is the Brachypelma bainey. This is a fresh molt. She's an adult size, mature, ready to breed. Absolutely gorgeous. I've had her for, I can't remember how many months, to be honest with you. She has not eaten once because she came in pre-molt, and it took her almost probably 4 or 5 months, I would say, to get it to the point where she molted. She molted about a week and a half ago. I'll show you her molt in my hand here in a second. But absolutely stunning tarantula. Look at those red flame knees, red legs. Look at her. She is just something. She came in a little bald, so it's nice to see a normal black, red, hairy abdomen. And we will be feeding her in the near future. We may even try feeding her later with like a small mealworm or something and see if she's interested. If she's interested, then we'll feed her a second and see what happens. But yeah, just gorgeous for the big girl. Another tarantula that molted recently is one of my two Psalmopoeus erminia. This is the one I've had the longest out of the two. This one's a female. I still have the molt. I haven't opened it up yet, but this was sexed as a female last time. So we'll double check the molt just to be sure that I did get the right label. This one's the girl and not the other one, but I do believe the other one to be a female also. So yeah, she's looking good. She should be ready to eat in this video. She molted about 7 days ago. So yeah, now we'll look through the rest of the 2 shelves here and make sure that nobody else is molted, and then we'll get on to some of the ones I rehoused. I did forget about this one. This is a Lasiodora Kluge. This one molted probably 7 days ago. It's probably absolutely ready to devour something, so we'll probably kick off the feeding video with her. And there's also another tarantula we'll see is out that molted a little over a week ago, which is the Chelobrachy species Electric Blue. We'll see if she's out and about. We'll get some video of her. Get another one that'll be being fed. I did take some pictures of her, but I don't know if she'll be out for us to video. But yeah, Lasiodora Kluge is another one that has molted in the last week. Okay, so here is the Chelobrachy species Electric Blue. As you can see, you do not see the blue when you do not have light on her. So you need that forward-facing light shining on her to be able to see the blue, and you'll see it on the chelicerae and the legs in the front. But yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. Just love the Chelobrachy. And you can see some of the places where you're going to get that blue coming out. But yeah, just a fascinating spider. She molted a couple weeks ago, so I'm sure she is more than ready, willing to eat. So we'll get on with her in a feeding video here real quick. Like I said, we're going to try and film some clips here in a little bit. Okay, so here's one of the spiders that I rehoused, and we rehoused her because we thought that she was gravid. She was getting real big, and I mean, there's still a possibility, but I really think she's actually just in pre-molt. As you can see, her butt is very dark. This is the Nandu. Oh, what am I doing? I can't get it to go back to normal. Nandu Colorado Velocis female. She has a bigger hide, more dirt on this side, but now she's just hanging out on the leaves here. So, very pretty girl. You can see her abdomen is huge, and she hasn't eaten in a while. She's refused food. And that's why I thought maybe she was getting close to laying an egg sac. So we thought maybe by moving her into something where you have a much deeper area for her to go in and lay. But I really do believe that she's just going to molt on us. So this is one of the 3 that I moved yesterday. We have a whole bunch that I'd like to move today, but I know I'm not going to get to them. But yeah, I'd like to move the Rubronitins and the Amelia. But now that that one molted, I got to leave that one alone for a little while. Yeah, so there's a handful that I do want to move and need to move. The Metallica, the Iridopelma Hiristum, one of the, actually probably both of the little Avicularia urinensis Morph 2s, and then the one Marinae, Avicularia Marinae. I believe those ones are the ones that I had targeted to move. And then also my Stratojarus darlingi female, I'm contemplating and moving into an enclosure just like that one. That one holds the E. marinus. They're big, and she's only going to get 5 inches, and I just think that that's a little overkill. So actually it's probably overkill for the marinus too, but we'll see. I haven't decided who I really want to put in that thing yet, but I do have a spare one laying over here, so we'll see. But Nandu Colorado Velocis. Okay, so we'll end these 2, or that video actually, with these 2 recent rehouses. This is also one that molted not too long ago, so this one will be ready to eat soon. This is the Carabina Lata. As you can see, I have made the labels for them to move. Yeah, the Carabina Lata, beautiful little blue. This one was all over me the other day trying to get it out. I thought it would just go, straight out of its enclosure into this one, but it didn't want to. It climbed on my hand and jumped from one hand to another, and then jumped back to the other hand until I finally got it in this one. But didn't run. It was just kind of meandering and jumping. So yeah, Carabina Lata. And then we moved a little Cereopagopus albostriatus, the Ratchaberry locale, out of a 50-gram vial like that into a baseball cube like this. And you can see it's right there on the side. Doesn't want to do much of anything. I haven't seen this one a lot. It stayed at the very bottom of its enclosure, and it had 3 funnels that would come up, and that's just kind of put the food in there, and it would come up and grab it and bring it back down. Never really got a good feeding video out of it, but I did want to give it some more room because I know these kind of grow on the little quicker side, so I wanted to make sure. Also, I do believe my Ornithoctonus oreotibialis has molted. She looks much thinner than I expected her to look, but if she did, the molt's way down in her burrow. So yeah, and she didn't really get a lot bigger. She was one that I was thinking about rehousing into the longer enclosures like those. They're nice, tall and skinny, but long. to give her some more depth and digging area. But she seems to be okay in the enclosure that she's in for right now. So I'm not going to go crazy with rehouses just to move them just because of moving them. I want to move spiders that need to move. Yeah, so that's really it for the update. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if this is going to turn out in small screen. I hope it doesn't, because I'm adding the intro to the front. And what I found is when I add the intro and I do a forward-facing clip, I seem to get the small screen. When I just do either or, if I do a front screen, I don't get it. If I do a, the intro video with regular shots, I don't get it either. So I don't understand why I'm getting the two, because they're both the same size as far as the videos are concerned. The size is I guess the pixelation, I'm not really sure. I just look at the size in the video edit or the information, and they both are the same, so I couldn't understand why it was happening. So I still haven't figured that out yet, and probably won't, because I'm not very tech savvy. So that's really going to be it, and we'll do a quick ending here in a second. So hang tight. So I agreed to help Pelt Friction a little bit in my videos by them kind of like technically sponsoring, but not really sponsoring. I said I'm not getting anything out of doing this. I just wanted to help them because they're real good friends of mine, and they've done some really, really nice things for me and a lot of people in the past. So real quick, if you're a beginner keeper and you're looking for your first tarantula, or if you're just looking to add to your collection, please go check out peltfrictiontarantulas.com, where your spider dreams become reality. And if you mention Eerie Arachnids sent you, it might help you just a little bit. So go check it out, check them out. If you buy something, remember in the comment section or in the note section to please say Eerie Arachnids sent you. It's for your benefit, not for mine. So have a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and happy keeping.